What kind of element has Jonah brought to the team so far this year and also to the back half of last year?
He's a freak. He's a great guy to be around, a great teammate. On the field, he's a guy you can depend on. He's going to do his job, so yeah.
How about Caillou Blue Kelly, another Vegas native? He made a big fourth down stop the other night.
It was definitely nice to see him grow, too, as a player, so it's definitely great.
How challenging is it coming off a Monday night game, you went across the country facing a team that's off 10 days basically? How challenging is that for you guys?
It's definitely, as I'm getting older, you start to feel it. Like the vets when I was young was saying, like, oh, my body hurts and stuff like that. So I'm starting to feel it low-key, but it's the NFL, so bounce back.
Right.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks,
see with Jaden Daniels playing this Sunday, but Marcus Murray, two mobile quarterbacks. How do you guys prepare for some?
It's more about just what we do, play our game, make sure we do what we're going over in the meeting room and stuff, and that's pretty much it.
You guys pretty much shut down the Chargers as far as the scoreboard goes for most of the second half.
Yeah.
How do you feel like this defense is gelling and starting to click?
I think we definitely just got a few things we got to work on. We got to kind of not make bad mistakes and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, I'm still shooting for the sky and trying to make plays every game, get better every day. I don't know. I just the type of person to. I mean, obviously made plays, but I could have made more. That's the type of mindset I have. So after watching the game a couple times, just seeing all the missed opportunities and what I could have did.
Your first career sack came last year as a rookie on Monday Night Football, and then you're on Monday Night Football again, have another big night in your hometown. What was that experience like for you?
Man, it was super cool, especially because I had all my family there that they got to come see, and I don't know, it was a good feeling. I have celebrations that I wanted to do, but I zoned out. I was just super hyped in the moment, and I mean, it was a really crazy feeling just to be able to do it here at home again. Yeah.
So the key is just play Monday night games?
Nah, I mean, I want to do it every game, honestly, but, take what you can get. I mean, don't go out there trying to do extra, do my job, and make the plays from doing my job.
Well, since that first sack you had last December, how much do you think you've grown in your own game to this point now here in September?
I think I made a few leaps, just as far as my mental, and then, just out there just playing the game of football, not overthinking things, simplifying the game from preparation and understanding what offenses are doing, what they're trying to do, how I'm going to get blocked, and how to play that, and reap what I sow from all the practice and meetings.
You've been very open about the mental part of it. Is it sort of a daily battle for you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a battle every day. You got to come in every day to work to be that same person every day. You want to be consistent. You don't be an emotional person, and so obviously football is not an easy sport mentally or physically, but I think it's just a part of it. I don't know, and who I am, just trying to be my best every day.
What challenges does this Washington offense bring for your group specifically?
Obviously, they have great quarterback, great offensive coordinator, and they have a great scheme of what they do, and obviously they are really fast, and we just got to go out there and do what we do every day at practice, which is do right longer than they can, and come out with the dub.
It's been Hispanic Heritage Month. The Raiders celebrated that, and you're from Las Vegas, and now you're a Raider. The Raiders have a strong Latino following. What does the Hispanic Heritage Month mean for you in the franchise?
I mean, I think it's super cool. My high school I went to, the majority was Hispanic people, so I have a lot of friends that are Spanish. And I mean, growing up, I had Spanish neighbors, and I would always be in their house. And I didn't speak Spanish, but shoot, I probably would have learned if I would stayed over there a little bit more. We moved, but I have a lot of Spanish friends. I think it's really cool that we have played for a team that celebrates that. And being in Vegas, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends, close friends that are Spanish. And I love that culture, and I always embrace it. And I think it's cool that the organization does that as well.
Obviously with Christian being released, you're stepping into his spot. Was that something going into the season you thought about, or did you just put that out of your mind?
Honestly, I just come to work every day, control what I can control, and just try to get better every day. I mean, that's all I can do.
You went to Foxborough a couple weeks ago. Raider Nation was present. What are you expecting from going on now to Washington?
I better see the same thing because they came to New England. Of course, they was in Vegas. So I expect the same thing coming all the way out there to the East Coast.
Jaden Daniels, there's a question mark around him. He ain't going to practice until Friday. How do you prepare for a week like that where you don't know if it's going to be the starter or the backup?
Pretty much, I believe they both still the same. Like, they both Heisman winners in college. Both mobile, both second overall picks, all that stuff. So I mean, they pretty much the exact same players. So it doesn't matter who you game plan for. They both work the same.
A lot of people talk complementary football, offense, defense, special teams, but also within the same unit. How are you feeling that D-line, linebackers, and secondary is doing right now?
I feel like we're doing good. DB's making sure everything staying on top, making sure every little thing, and then of course the D-line eating up front. Teams so far haven't been wanting to run the ball versus us and all that stuff, so there's more opportunities for us in the back end.
Awesome. Thanks, Eric.
No problem.
How do you prepare for some of the weapons that Washington has at the wide receiver position?
Pretty much you should. They got some good weapons with Debo, with Terry. I'm not sure about Brown. I'm not sure if he's playing or not. But then again, they got some real good weapons with a good quarterback that can extend it. So you got to plaster and do all these other little smaller things. But it's all come down into details.
And you mentioned Debo. They have Terry McLaurin as well. Just what are some challenges guarding receivers like that?
Both of them two different wide receivers. Debo, like you already know, once Debo get the ball, Debo is pretty much another back and all that stuff. So you gotta be ready to tackle. You gotta be ready to tackle with him. And then with Terry, you already know Terry. Terry is a great wide receiver, vertical threat. He's willing to take the top off. Doesn't matter. He can come across the middle, do a lot of different things. So with both of them, you just gotta have your mindset on whichever one that you're going.
3 weeks in a row with travel, New England, Vegas, Washington, East Coast, West Coast, and also a short week this week. How does that kind of affect the treatment, the preparation, kind of the routine?
I really wouldn't say if switch up anything. It's kind of different just having one day off. But then again, we had 3 days off last week, so it's kind of like a little factor there. But then again, it's like going back to the East Coast. I mean, I'm from the East Coast, so it's pretty much the same to me.
One of the guys looking to step up in the cornerback room has been Kayode Kelly, who made a big fourth down stop the other night. How have you seen him step up and grow?
Man, you'd have seen it. Man, I was in Caillou his rookie year up in Green Bay, so I knew like Caillou coming in, all that stuff, that he was a baller and all that stuff. So like now, just being able to see him now. So just see him now throughout camp and throughout everything, like the work that he done put in and all that stuff that people just really don't see. I'm very happy for Kai.
You mentioned you met Caillou in his rookie year, him being from Vegas. Did he tell you anything about the city when y'all met or anything like that?
Kai gave me a little pointers about this little city, about Vegas. But you know, I try to stay out of Kai land because Kai think he runs. I mean, okay, let me see. Okay, I thought Kai was down there. Kai think he run Vegas. I mean, not necessarily run Vegas, but he think he know every little spot dealing with Vegas. So I try to keep my little gems away from Kai so he don't know.
Well, obviously, you guys talked in the locker room, on Monday night about moving on, taking a step forward, putting that in the rear view. What has it been like in action the last couple days?
Pretty much, we just watched the film and got over it. Like, there's some little hiccups that we had to face through defense-wise and all that stuff. But then again, overall, we seen like there's so many things that we did wrong on ourselves and all that stuff. It wasn't nothing else. It was just us being us and all that stuff. So going back to the gym and just fine-tuning the little smaller details and everything else will be good.
Looking back at that tape, what do you feel like you guys can improve on defensively?
Communication easily. It was loud. It was loud Monday night. So getting the communication down, getting the hand signals down, just everybody being on the same page and all that stuff. And that's some of the little things that killed us.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say it's a home game because since we don't play the Ravens, it's the closest thing to it, and I know I'm gonna have a bunch of family there, so it definitely feels like a home game for me, or a homecoming game for me.
Right, and how much more do you feel like, either pressure or just like excitement building off of
Yeah, I would say it's way more excitement than pressure, of course, because I don't want to treat any game bigger than any other because we treat every single game that we play as a championship game. But for me, I know I'm gonna have close to 50 people at the game that's strictly just family, so that's going to be a great feeling. So it's going to be a lot of excitement. There's a bunch of my family members that haven't been able to see me play, so now that they'll be able to see me play in the NFL, it's a great feeling.
When you have, so it's kind of a short week, this is your first time as a professional in the NFL having that short week, what does that do for you as you prepare? Is it more challenging or less?
I say the only part of it that could be challenging, what that is challenging for me is that I haven't experienced it. So just knowing this is my first time going through it, and I know the next time around, I'll know an easier path of going with it, but more so just trying to focus on getting my body the best feeling I can before we play and then go from there.
And just in terms of mindset, when you have the offense performance that sputtered last week, how do you guys kind of correct that? What do you see as your role in trying to help correct what some of the errors were on Monday?
We're going to be good. Like, the game is behind us. It ain't nothing we can do to change the results from that game. We just got to look at the film like we did today, see what we did good, see what we didn't do so well, learn how to fix those things, and we're going to be moving forward. Like, we can't let that single game define us as an offense, and we won't.
With this being kind of homecoming, is this something that you ever would have envisioned as a kid, playing for an NFL team in Vegas and then going back to your home region?
Nah, I ain't never really think about it like that. And then seeing, like, when I looked at the schedule, seeing that we had this game, it was very exciting for me.
What has it been like just adapting to the speed of the NFL game in your first 2 career games?
I'd say it definitely has been fun, but of course it has its ups and downs, and of course because like I haven't experienced a lot of things. But just going through it game after game, I feel like the more I get exposed to different things and experiences, it gets somewhat easier for me. So I'm still developing every single day.
Dont'e, how much has Jacoby just been a help?
He's been a tremendous help for me. It's more than just Jacoby, Trey, Bach, really all the older guys around the building, offense and defense, they just always stay on top of me, trying to make sure I'm good, give me different talking points, making sure I'm good. That's off the field things as well. So I definitely say like he's been a tremendous help with my process with coming to the NFL.
And on top of that, the locker right next to you, Philip Dorsett.
That's my dog.
I mean,
Yeah, like he's one of the oldest people in here, and like I could talk to him just like we the same age. So it's like being able to have that insight from different people who've been playing the NFL at a high level at a high level, and then for like a long time. Like Phil, I think it's Phil 11th year. So like just knowing that there's a bunch of guys that have a lot of experience that are in the same room as me, it gave me a lot of like insight for everything.
Have these guys like talked to you about your upside, your potential?
Yeah, every day. Like even from the moment I got here, like even when I got drafted, Trey and Jacoby were the first people to reach out to me when I got drafted. So yeah, definitely from the moment I got here.
So quick turnaround, obviously heading back east again. Just what kind of challenge does that present to this team as players to have a short turnaround and going back east?
That's a part of the NFL schedule. You're gonna have to have some adversities. You know what I mean, and travel and stuff like that. Going back to back East Coast, but like doesn't matter. No matter where we play, we got to be ready and be at our best, and we look forward to doing that.
What was the message and the mindset here early on? The first couple of days of being back after watching the film from Monday Night Football.
It's been great. The team's been great. A lot of self-inflicted wounds. We got to be better, and that's the beauty in it. You know what I mean? There's always that's the one thing about being on an early turnaround, like quick turnaround, that we have a chance to get back out on the field and go correct some of the things we didn't do well, and go out there and get that loss, that bad taste out of your mouth. Go get another win on the road, and we got a lot of work to do until then. But yeah, we're already into Wednesday, so it's gonna be good.
What have you seen from Jonah that's made him so successful this early?
I mean, he works hard. He's been doing great. He's young. He's got a lot of good tools, and he's just getting better. So it's no one's surprised he's playing well. He just got to keep building off what he started.
Max, looked like the Chargers doubled you a lot more than often. Even what do you got to do as a player to still be effective when a team schemes like that a lot?
That's part of the game. I deal with it in different ways every week. That's part of it. You know what I mean? It's really just comes down to like the mental side of it, staying engaged and staying locked in when it gets difficult, because that's when it could be you can get a sack early in the game, or it can be in the last second of the game. You know what I mean? You have to be focused, and you never know when that opportunity is going to come, but you got to be ready when it does. So yeah, for me, it's just about staying locked in, and that's all I'm focusing on, staying calm and dominating my role.
What are your thoughts on the Saudi Arabia flag football trip?
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Got a lot of time until then, a lot of work to do until then, but it's definitely an honor being recognized by those guys. And Michael Rubin, Ratty, all those guys are my boys, so really excited about that.
Well, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and we saw the team recognize that. You've been a Raider for a while. You know that it's a strong Latino following with this team. What does the Hispanic following and the fans mean to you?
I mean, they're a huge part of our fan base, and they've been incredible since I've gotten here as a rookie in Oakland. And they travel well, they're loud, and they love the Raiders. And there's none but good things I can say about them, you know what I mean? And, it's an honor to have fans that are that passionate and that love the game and support us on a weekly basis.
Any difference in preparing for Jaden Daniels versus Marcus Mariota? Just the same approach, getting after it?
It's obviously they're different players. Respect to both of them. You know what I mean. So it's not going to be exactly the same, but they're both really really big dual threat guys that can make big plays, and we have to be ready for whoever that is going to be. We'll find out more as the week goes, but I know we'll be ready, and they're both really good players, and Marcus was my teammate as well, so I know him well, and yeah, if he plays, I know he's a great player as well.
Does it help to kind of know a little bit of tendencies, even though scheme is different for him on the other side where he's playing?
Yeah, it's not like their whole offense changes. Obviously, they got Cliff, and they're going to run probably more than likely run the same offense. There's going to be some changes, you know what I mean, if that were to happen. But, we're preparing as if Jaden's going to play, and then we'll see what happens. But, yeah, we'll be ready for both. We know both of them are really good quarterbacks.
Max, I know you have a passion for boxing, and you box southpaw. Did you enjoy Terrence Crawford's win? And you were at the fight, right?
No, I was not at the fight. I was at the house. I got tickets for all my family, my friends, and I got the house to myself with the dog. So it was a vet move. Yeah, I was chilling in the crib, and they enjoyed it, but I was watching at the house, and yeah, man, Bud Crawford's incredible. Both of the fighters are incredible. But yeah, I thought Canelo would be the one to pull it off, but Bud Crawford, he's got to be the pound for pound right now. Best boxer in the world. I mean, he's proven it time and time again, and then finally, getting an opportunity like Canelo and then doing what he did, it's honestly insane. So, yeah, massive amount of respect for him. I met him at a Power Slap event a couple months ago. Him and all his kids were running around and everything. So, yeah, got a ton of respect.
Did he try you, Max?
Did he try me?
Did you tell him to do that kind of thing?
Next question.
Usually when we ask guys about you and your influence, they talk about how hard you work and your mentality. I think Jonah said one of his sacks this year, he kind of used a move he'd seen you do that he learned straight from you. Is that a different kind of validation when guys you work with are taking things from your game?
You said who got a sack?
Jonah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's awesome. You know what I mean? That's the whole, the whole purpose of everything I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to influence, the next generation and the guys next to me every day, and make people around me better. It's not about myself. You know what I mean? It's about bringing others along. And yeah, if I could help him, help guys like Tyree, Malcolm, that's the ultimate, gold star in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about, is influencing others. And yeah, so it's just cool he said that, but yeah, got a lot of work to do for sure.
What is this week like, being the first opportunity of a season to bounce back from a loss and learn from that?
Yeah, I mean, a loss is a loss. You can't get too high or too low. You got to learn from it and respond, and that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, it's the NFL season. You can't ride that roller coaster because, you could literally see the tale of two tapes and just off of week one compared to this week. Last week it was we're going to the Super Bowl. This week everybody's the worst player on the planet. So you know how that goes. You know what I mean? So take everything with a grain of salt, whether it's good or bad, and you just show up every day and get better. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I know the guys are gonna do.
How beneficial Max Patrick Graham, how much he likes lining you up all over the field. How much do you like playing all over the field, especially over the interior? And have you ever noticed any kind of reactions from the interior offensive linemen when they look up and see you over top?
Yeah, it's been different. You know what I mean? I definitely do like it. I've been enjoying it. I've gotten the reps this off season, so I'm a lot more comfortable doing it. I've been playing on the left basically my whole life, and that's what I'm most comfortable at. But the more reps you get, the more comfortable you are. So I know if I just stay on one side, I'm going to get doubled and tripled and slid to every time. So, giving different looks and giving other guys opportunities to, get one-on-ones and things like that is helping the defense. So, yeah, people are always going to have their opinions, and some people are looking at it as a negative and somehow. But if everybody else is around is eating and I'm eating, like, we're all going to eat. You know what I mean? If we're all eating, we're going to be in a good spot. So. Yeah, and then, just reactions of other people. There's, from time to time, they're kind of, like, oh, you know what I mean? They're not really expecting it because I haven't done it much in the past. But, yeah, it's been a different experience, but I like it.
How beneficial has Thomas Booker been in interior?
Book has been awesome. He ever since he got here, he's had a great attitude. He works hard, and he loves football. So, I mean, it's an easy transition. The guy came here with the right mindset and the work ethic, and he obviously is a good player. He's a huge individual. He's athletic, and he can cause disruption in there. So he's been awesome.